Good morning. We're getting started down here today. We're still trying to get irrigation stuff going. So we had this problem on this one last year. We thought that the gearbox was slipping. Well, come to find out the Lovejoy, the axle slipping inside the Lovejoy. So we're gonna see if we can get that apart and see if we gotta go get parts or what. But you'll stick around. Well, we're pretty sure that we might be able to just replace the Lovejoy and fix this. We were thinking we were gonna have to go get a new axle, so we're gonna run up to the house and go get a Lovejoy out of the little parts room or parts container and see if it'll work. This is our shipping container that we gotta put some more shelves in and stuff, but this is our pivot parts area here, all our irrigation parts. So I'm gonna grab one of these here Lovejoys and we'll go see if we can get it fixed. But these are so if your tire gets hung up or you get on top of something, that hopefully this breaks before you break a gearbox or tear up a motor. So but we're gonna put this on. Yeah, we got the new Lovejoy in. Got it replaced. Kyle's going to turn the power on. He's fixing to start it up. We're going to make sure it's going to walk all right. And there she goes. It's gonna be all right. A little wobble to it, but should be fine. Looks like they're gonna be all right after setting all winter, so that's what else we're gonna get into. Well, it started again this morning. We finally think we got it ready to go. This has been a nightmare trying to get a pump together this year. I don't know if, well, you've seen another video that we tore apart our other pump. It had like 8,000 hours on it and was burning a ton of oil and a bunch of blow-bys, so we decided we'd rebuild it. And well, it was supposed to take a week and it's still in the machine shop. So, and this time, that's been what, 3 months ago?
Since February.
Since February, so even longer than that. So we ended up buying this off Facebook Marketplace, the motor, and then we built the tail back here, whatever you want to call it, and put our pump back on it. So we're fixing to go put this thing in the water though, and see if we can't pump some water this evening. So I guess I better dig that bird nest out of there. See the birds moved in?
No.
Yeah. Yep, they picked the wrong pump to live in. Ain't no eggs in there or nothing, so just bird. But alright, we're gonna get stuff gathered up and probably won't see y'all till we get back down there to the landing. Well, I think we got everything gathered up. I got the tractor pulling the pump. Dad's got the side by side with some tools and some other stuff on it, and the rest of it is still down there. So we're gonna ease down to the landing and see if we can get ready to pump some water. We're hoping that this will go in pretty quick and that we can be pumping water this evening. So we'll see how that goes. Normally it don't work like that. Normally it's a 3-day ordeal to get water going every year. And if you've ever been around any irrigation that's not just on electricity, you know that. So we're gonna get after it. Well, we made it down here. I come down here yesterday, and of course I left the camera at the house, but that was sitting up there. We drug it down here. I may not know I had the camera with me. So we're gonna get a rope tied off to it, anchor it out, get it in the water, and then we'll back the pump down here and get it set up. And in theory it sounds easy, but sometimes it ain't. Ain't that right?
That's right.
So I'm gonna set you up on time lapse. Maybe throw the drone up, we'll see how it does in the wind. But this is seems like every 3 or 4 weeks we pull this out and put it back in.
Yeah, I hope not. But it seems like
So well, we're gonna get to work. Well, we got the river screen in. I'm gonna go up there and get back in the tractor and back the pump down the hill. Get it where it's supposed to set, and then we'll hook everything up. Oh man, that hill's steeper than it looks, and it takes me about 2 weeks to get used to walking up and down it. So we're gonna back this thing in. Alright, we got the pump sitting down here. We may have to adjust on a little bit. Now we're gonna see if we can get the suction put on there. We got a bunch of, what do you put on? Slickum penetrating oil, whatever. We had the chain lube on it, slide it up on there, so won't be long. everything's in. We got our floating suction in the water, and then our river screen, we're gonna call it, hose all hooked up. We gotta go get a couple boards. Our we're not setting level, and our oil shut off is right on the line, and we know it was working as on level ground, so we know that's the problem. But pipes running up the hill and hooked up to the in-ground main line, so we're gonna go grab some boards, and then we got to get some alligator clips because our floating suction has a electric drum motor on it that keeps the trash out of the way. So we're gonna go find that, and then we'll be real close to seeing if she's gonna pump any water. Alrighty, we got the pump setting level so that the oil shut off, the low oil shut off is setting better, and then we got our we got problems with our motor on our floating screen, river screen, whatever you want to call it. So I got that pulled off, but we can run without it. So Dad is headed to the pump on the other side of the side to start it, and I'm going to go up here and make sure everything starts good on the pivot, and we should be pumping water. So Ashley's gonna go, Ashley and the kids are gonna go with me, so I'm fixing to go grab them, and we'll be headed that way. Well, we're sitting up here. Dad just radioed and said he's fixing to kick it on, so we're gonna sit here and wait for pressure to hit the top of this hill up here. I picked the kids and the wife up. We're all hanging out. It's kind of a big thing when we turn water on for the first time every year, so. But he thinks he's gonna run the radio for us, but I'm not sure if he can. Oh, he's just gonna change channels for us. Hey. All right, let's wait on water. We're waiting on, here it comes, I hear air. A little bit of water coming out. Let's see if we can get it to pressure up. And here's our pressure gauge. Yeah, you stay over there. This stuff's bigger than you. Hey, what's a cow say? What's a cow say? Cow say moo. What does it say? Moo. Good job. Give me a high five. Yeah. Still got a lot. 1600. Okay, well, I still got a lot of air coming out up here finally, so what kind of pressure are you showing down there?
We're showing like 30 pounds. I'm not 100% sure that something's still south there.
Okay.
About, probably, let me see the count.
There's a mile worth of air to get out of this pipe. So. Okay.
It's okay, baby.
I still got a lot of air coming out, so maybe just ain't got here yet. You should be all right. It ain't hit up here yet. We'll see. It's working on it. So I'm sure that's what y'all want to hear. Luke, what's wrong with you? I don't know if y'all can hear the air coming out of there, but it's working on it. I gotta go. My son's stuck. Well, you got up there. I got him. You can get down. You gonna get down? Do you need help? Huh? Help? Help? Oh yeah. Well, don't get back up there.
He's going.
Yeah. All right. We're starting to get some pressure now. I think we finally got all the air out of the lines. First time it's gone this year. What is today? April 18th? Alrighty, I think that's it. I got one. I see one nozzle stopped up, so that's the next fun part. You get to play in the water until you get everything opened up. But I'm gonna fire this up and see if it'll go. Fired up. I'm getting the box here. I'm gonna turn the master on. I got about 450, 500 volts. We're gonna run it on 100%. I don't know which way I need to run. It's going the right way, so we're gonna go drive down the pivot and make sure all the tires are up and all the nozzles are unclogged. We are watering grass. End gun's running. I think I seen 2 nozzles that stopped up, so I'll have to go unclog them. But other than that, everything's looking all right. This end tower has been kind of noisy. We may have somebody come look at that, but it's gonna run for today, that's for sure.
That's cold. Jeez, I don't miss that. Dang, that water's cold. We'll go get the next one.
It's dead.
Yeah. What's the deal
I know the problem. It ain't got no gas.
Oh, what the deal is?
Gunnar, do you know what the problem is?
Oh, damn. That's hot.
Yeah, don't
That
touch
ain't good.
it. What was it?
We got something electrical going on. Alright, you can turn that off. We got problems.
When do we ever know it?
Exactly. Alright, I'm gonna try and figure this out. Well, our darn generator, all the work we just done to it, it just burnt everything we done up again. So we've got to figure that out. So for now, we want to pump water and let that new pump run. And this could use a drink anyway, so we're gonna move the water from up there to down here to this pivot. This pivot is hooked up to grid power, but it's another half mile up there with wire to hook that up to grid power. So it's always something. Nothing works right. It never does. So we're gonna back up, regroup, and see what we can figure out, whether that be rent a welder, if my pivot guy's got a generator sitting around. I don't know, we gotta figure something out. So we'll see y'all later. Well, here's plan B. We borrowed this from, I don't know, not really a neighbor, but a guy we know. It's been sitting, what, he said 2 or 3 years?
Yeah.
Something like that. So we're gonna throw some fuel lines at it and fuel filters, change the oil and throw a battery at it and see if we can't make it run so we can water some grass for a few days. But we'll see. So I'll see you in a little bit. Well, changed oil, got it running, changed the oil in it. We tried to test it a little bit. We think it's generating, so it busted right off. So we're gonna go try and hook it up and see if the backup will work. All right, we're back down here. We think we got everything straight now, so we're gonna change this water hose out for priming, and because the rats chew holes in it over the winter, and fire it up and try for round 2 and see if we can actually water some grass this time. So we'll see if we can get her going. So we kind of do this a little different than most on how we prime our pump. So this right here is just a ball valve with a water hose fitting on it right below our vent. This is a check valve. Water can only go that way, it can't go this way. So there's water in our main line for a good mile of water in 8-inch main line. So we hook the water hose up. The water hose runs down here and we put it in the top of our pump. And there is another check valve at the river screen. So then we can fill up all of we can prime this pump. So the water runs in here and fills this pipe up all the way down to there. That way when we kick the pump on, this has water in it and it can suck the water up and start pumping, because if not, it will never pull the water from down there all the way up this pipe. But that's the poor man's way of doing that. They sell some pumps and stuff, and then there's exhaust primers, but this takes a little bit longer, but it's a whole lot easier. And we're pumping. I forgot to fix the camera. We just started. It's been a long day. But we're pumping water. Go over there and start the pivot here in a minute and get it to back rolling. So hopefully everything runs good for a while now. Well, I don't know how well y'all can see, but finally got water going. I know the video is coming all over the place, but it's finally running. It's been running since about, I think it's about 5 o'clock, but we got some guys building fence, so I had to go help them get some stuff going, and had to put a little bit more oil in the pump. It was just right on the verge of hitting the low oil switch on it and killing it. So, but we finally are watering some grass in 2023. But that's, I don't know how well y'all can see. I can't see real good on this camera, but yeah, watering grass. It's about 10 o'clock. I think this ought to be done about, excuse me. Ought to be done about, I think it's supposed to be done about midnight, 1 o'clock. So, at that point, I have to get up and go shut the water down and get the pivot turned off. So, I will probably bring y'all with me on that and show y'all a whole day around here. And this has kind of been a short day because normally we started late. Normally we start earlier. So, but this is summertime, springtime on the sod farm. We got sprigging coming up and lots of this right here. Lots of irrigation catastrophes, and I'm not sure if it's just us. So if anybody else out there has got irrigators, pivots, whatever you want to call them, are they always a nightmare? Is there always something wrong with them? Always something to fix? Always getting stuck or something? Because they do around here. So we'll see y'all in a little while, in about a couple hours, when this is ready to shut down. Well, it's about 11:30. I think the pivot's about done, so we're gonna go see if we can shut her down for the night and take a shower and go to bed. So let's go see. She's done, so we're gonna kill the generator, we're gonna go kill the pump, and go to bed. Ain't that right?
Yeah, it's past bedtime. I done been asleep on the couch.
So you done been asleep, I ain't been asleep yet. Alright, well, I guess that's the first successful water of 2023.
I wouldn't call it successful.
Well, that's all she wrote for tonight. Oh man. fuel she burned?
Not much.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to the house and I'm going to bed. This is the end of the video. We'll see y'all next time.